and welcome to Locktoberfest 3. This is the third bunch of locks I've ordered in the month of October this year, so we figured we'd go ahead and take a look at these and show you what we got. This one's actually taped up nicely. A lot of these eBay orders, they're hardly taped at all. But, oh, it's packaged pretty well too, so I got a package inside of a box. Alright, and that's all sealed up too. This one's not quite as big as the last bunch, but I wound up with a really awesome buy on what's in here. Alright, and that's everything. Gosh dang, I got another bag. Okay. Alright, first up is I've got an American Series 30. And if you can see down in there, that one's riveted, so if I want to change the core out, I drill it in and I'll replace the screw in the nut, which is not a problem. It's got a pretty nice bitting. Alright, and let's look at the next one. An American Series 20. Shackle's a little bit sticky on this one. That one's also riveted. So another nut that needs to be changed. That one's got a pretty good bitting. But I like these all brass Americans. And I bought these because I didn't have any Series 30s. I didn't have any Series 20s. These are all for my collection. Then I've got a Series 50 530. And that one actually has a screw, so I can change that one out. And looking at that bitting, I think I will change that one out and rekey it. But 5530 is just going to take a little bit of cleanup to get the discoloration off of there, but that's not going to be bad, not at all. So that'll be a beautiful lock when it's done. Let's see here. The next one is another 5530. This one's in better shape than the other one. And there's the date code on the back, so we can tell if they're vintage or not. Let's see if these other ones have date codes on them. This one does not have a date code on it. This one does not have a date code on it. The date code on this one is VGM. Now this one works nicely. Nice screw inside there. Key comes in and out with ease. Not a terrible bitting. Oh, let's see here, and let's see what the last lock in here is. Alright, the last lock is a Series AC. I already have one of these. Actually, I've got a couple of these. So this one may wind up going out in some trades. But not a bad lock. Key does work. It is the double-sided wafer, so they're kind of fun to pick. You got to figure out where to put that tension wrench right there. I generally put it here in the middle of the lock. But there we go. So that's my locks from Locktober number 3, or Locktober the 3rd. No, it's not the 3rd. It's the 23rd. Okay, so let's go ahead and just stick one of these in the vise and see if I can't do a cold pick. I mean, these are used locks, so used locks are generally more difficult to pick. And actually, thinking about these ones here, I'm going to have to order some screws and nuts for those, because I think I'm out. I have one left. Alright, so What do we standardly use for American locks? Well, I like to use a 50 thousandths or 40 thousandths pry bar. We'll check and see if the 50 thousand fits. It fits nicely. And I'm going to use Sparrow's short hook, and I'm going to try to pick it from the ledge. If that doesn't work out for me, then I'll switch to a skinnier pick and I'll pick from the bottom. One's loose, two's loose, three's loose. Got a click from 4, a couple clicks from 5. Got a click from 2. Now I got pins 1, 2, and 3 all binding, but none of them are clicking. The clicking noises you hear right now is either the rain in the background or me slipping off of the pin. And there we go. I didn't fall in any false sets or anything, so I'm not sure if there's any spools in here or not. Let's go ahead and gut this one and see what's inside. I use this awesome pinning tray that West Coast Picks made for me. And I need my Phillips. That is in there. Let me grab a bigger Phillips. I've got one around here somewhere. Or not. Let's try my flathead. That screw is in there. Phillips screwdriver, where you be? Give me a second, guys, while I look around for it. I haven't found it yet. It's being bashful. Let's see if I can. Oh, that's too big. Here's one of them. We'll see if this one works. There, got it, finally. All right. So, I'll be cutting out a segment there, and while I was out finding the screwdriver, it took me about a couple of minutes to find one that worked. Alright, so, well, my little not flathead screwdriver anymore. And I've got a key, so might as well go ahead and lock it up. And this should just be a 5-pinner. That's what they're pinned up with from the factory. And all right. Yep, just 5 pins. A lot of oil in this one. I've got a serrated, a standard, a serrated, a standard, and a standard. So this has been repinned at one point in time because American lock lowers this long are generally always serrated. Got a serrated, I've got another serrated, I've got another serrated, and another serrated. Looks like what I felt is going to be pretty accurate. Another serrated, so no spools in this one whatsoever. There's, oh, no, there it is. All right, so let's go ahead and arrange these. And this is a fairly standard pinning. Normally you see a arrangement of serrateds with spools, but this time we're all serrated in the top, which didn't lie to the fact that I didn't feel any spools. Alrighty, as you can see, I've got a serrated key pin in one, standard, serrated, standard, and then all serrateds on top, and then all your normal copper springs. But that's what we have inside of this American Lock 5530 that I got from eBay. And it's been another Locktober video, and it's complete. So everyone, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, if you see one of these out there in the wild and it's not yours, and you don't have one of these for it, just leave it alone.